Let's go here, and it's time to talk about this absolute greatness cinema that we have seen here. Just witness this episode here. We couldn't foresee how good this was gonna be, but he foresaw all of it. Yhwach, and this episode, what they have done with this episode, thank you very much to the staff, to Tight Kubo, everybody involved. We're eating so good as a Bleach fan. All of the extra scenes, the camera movement, the music, the animation, the sound clashing, everything that looked so good. And this is how you do a villain, being built up the entire series since the beginning of everything, the foreshadowing, the flashbacks, the build up to something like this, and it connects everything together so beautifully, and we still have even more to go. This has been such an amazing episode here. I'm blown away how good this was. But anyway, let's get into the episode and break it down a bit. Picks up from last week, but it starts with the flashback of Yhwach. We see a bit of his beginning as the son of the Spirit King, and I have to say that small piece of music there set the mood so well. It was so ominous there, and even Ichigo saw that and sensed it a bit as he was getting closer to the Soul King. And you see everything started shaking, and him saying gonna put an end to the Spirit King's humiliation, Yhwach. And while Ichigo arrives there, he doesn't know what already happened. This was such a well executed moment, storytelling, and the camera work they did there when they moved around. I was like, damn, it didn't need to go this hard, but oh, I'm so happy. I'm grinning like a kid here, everything just firing back and forth in my brain, and them getting curious about Yhwach's eyes. What exactly are those eyes? Even Orihime and them clashing together. The fight was great. How Ichigo at first was in control of the fight with Getsuga Tension, Getsuga Jujisho. Amazing. But even then, Yhwach was still blocking his blade, fighting back with his own Quincy powers, blasting Ichigo back there, blocking each other more and for canceling their powers a bit. But you can tell, like, Ichigo had the advantage, or at least it looked like that, but it was never gonna be that easy, despite all of the training that he did. And this is how you build up a villain, and them, how they went flying there. They felt like DBZ clashing each other, looked so good. The panning out of the camera, the movement, the fluidity of it, they did such an amazing job there. The blows back and forth, the way they were cutting each other, their powers, everything. I'm sure there are gonna be videos with manga differences, anime, extra scenes and so on, but let me just gush over this, how much I love this episode so much here. And even when Ichigo shot that Getsuga Jujisho, and Yhwach defends against it, even though he gets slammed down. And here is where he takes control of the entire episode. Feels this is not Ichigo's story right now when Yhwach starts talking. Even though he was in a position down, no defenses, anything vulnerable, he starts talking about Ichigo's training. I knew this. I knew you're gonna do this, and I still haven't used my eyes. This is my turn. And starts going on the attack, and we see the roles being reversed. Ichigo being on the defensive now, and he couldn't do anything. He foresaw all of it, seeing the future, but also being able to manipulate it here. This is why he's one of the most broken characters, not just power, but mentally also, with Yhwach, and how he grabbed Ichigo, blasting him, but nothing Ichigo did was going to work against somebody like this. And I like what everything was happening throughout the episode. This is gonna be build up for the future. Okitake trying to save Zaraki Kenpachi, Renji and Ichigo having Rukia having their cute moments there, believing in Ichigo, regrouping with Shinji and the other at Urahara, and them slowly realizing what was happening with the world here. But back at the fight, this is something insane what we've got here, while Yhwach was having his speech, and that presence he has, just the slow talk, the absolute confidence that he already won. He's not gonna win. He already won. That's the cool part about it. And just finally we getting the Soul King's name, Adneus. I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name, saying that the Soul King foresaw the future of the world, everything, but also the Quincy, what they went through, and he still abandoned them. And this is why he's here. Kill his father and create a new world. And in a way he has a point, in a way, if you think about it. Remove death and also kind of get revenge in a way on it, but kind of have to sacrifice a lot of things to make this possible. And this is why I think like Ichigo is a very underrated character. He doesn't really have this big goal of becoming Pirate King or Hokage or Spirit or whatever grand goal, if you get my meaning, but he just wants to protect the people he cares about and takes on the responsibility of others. He's a bit more mature in that respect. Not to say there's anything wrong with bigger, grander roles. I'm a One Piece fanboy. I love Naruto also in series like that. No, but I also like Ichigo quite a lot, and I feel a lot of the time people just dismiss him as being this bland, boring character. So when I think he's one of the most complex and down-to-earth protagonists that we got in a series like this, considering everything. But even more after this episode, when he gets back up saying he's gonna protect all of it, and Yhwach saying your blood won't forgive this, it's never gonna happen, referring to his Quincy blood there. And I like how in the background Orihime healing him, fires the Getsuga Tensho, doesn't work, gets blocked instantly. Like I said, Yhwach already won, he took control of everything here. And what I loved, also we have Ichibe saying, humans, you won't be able to defeat him. So Ichibe is also being Ichibe, to say the least, because we know he's a big asshole. I love him, but he's very much a big asshole, but such a great character there. And probably my favorite lines throughout the episode were related both to Ichigo and to Yhwach, when Yhwach told him, arrogant to think that you can protect it all. Also ties all of the three worlds collapsing. But what I loved about Ichigo, he just said simply, he has the goal of protecting everybody. It doesn't have to be me. I don't care who does it. They need to be protected. This is his bigger motivation here, and that's why I like Ichigo so much as the main character. And the voice acting between both of them was so good. I was getting goosebumps throughout the episode, not just the action, the dialogue was insane what we got here. And I love how Yoruichi took the chance to put him into those threads as a trap. Of course it wasn't gonna work, but I appreciated that quite a lot. Can't wait for the Yoruichi scenes we're gonna have in the future here. And this is where Yhwach upset even more. He foresaw it all of it, and reveal in the background that the Soul King was already stabbed. So no matter what Ichigo did, that ship has sailed there, but he's still alive. He was just not fast enough to protect him from getting stabbed there. And the manipulation, the confidence, the sheer presence that Yhwach had here, letting Ichigo to pull out the sword. Hey, I know you can do it. I believe in you. Amplifying it, encouraging him, and you knew it was gonna play out badly. And remember all of the other lines. Byakuya or Ichibe telling him, hey, Ichigo Kurosaki, save the Soul Society. One of the most iconic things in Bleach. But this time you hear it from the other side. Ichigo Kurosaki, destroy the Soul Society. And you see the Quincy blood affected by Yhwach takes control over Ichigo. The Quincy blood won't forgive him. And Ichigo is the one that slashes the Soul King. Absolute greatness here. I'm being a bit of a fanboy. I hope you guys don't mind it. But I love Bleach so much. It has been insane seeing this comeback and what they have done, especially with episodes like this, extra scenes and everything. And Yhwach revealing that he needed somebody like Ichigo with the powers of a Shinigami, Quincy, Hollow, Fullbring and so on, to have all of it, to be able to break the seal on the Soul King, to kill it, and then the linchpin that holds the three worlds together collapses, and you see all of the other worlds, huge explosions, everything trembling, and yeah, next week can't come soon enough. And man, I love this series, this episode so much. It's gonna be awesome when everything is completed, and I can't wait to do a full rewatch, but this one just hit perfectly for me. Absolute cinema. Ichigo Kurosaki, destroy the Soul Society. Awesome. This is how you build up a villain. Foreshadowing, motivations. Insane what we got here in this episode, but I'm really curious. What do you guys think of it? Quality, everything, let me know down in the comments below. Are you anime only? Have you read any of the manga? Or are you in between a bit? Did you have any spoilers and so on? Let me know what you guys thought about this episode, everything extra that we got. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. And you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow, and I can't wait for more Bleach, and I hope you guys enjoy it also. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye. He foresaw all of it.